Happy New Year's Eve and welcome back to another Coffee Time with Lori. I am your host, Lori, and today, being New Year's Eve, I want to talk about it. Every year, we count down the final seconds, celebrate at midnight, and tell ourselves, this year will be different. But why do we do that? Why does one night feel so powerful? Well, in this episode, we'll explore some New Year's traditions from around the world, where these traditions came from, why humans care so much about new beginnings, and finally, what New Year's Eve really means to us today. So, whether you are listening before midnight, during the countdown, or sometime in the new year, let's get into it. So, we'll start with New Year's traditions around the world. Now, New Year's Eve might feel familiar to us, but around the world, it looks very different. In Spain, there's a tradition where people eat 12 grapes at midnight, one grape for each clock chime. Each grape represents good luck for 1 month of the coming year. If you manage to eat all 12 before that last chime, the year is supposed to go well. That would not be a problem for me. I love grapes and could wolf them down, 12 of them, before I hit 5 strokes of the clock. In Japan, many people visit temples on New Year's Eve, where bells are rung 108 times. Each ring represents letting go of a negative human trait, like jealousy or anger. It is a way of entering the new year feeling lighter and more peaceful. Now, in Brazil, wearing white on New Year's Eve is believed to bring peace and good fortune. Many people also go to the beach and jump all over all 7 waves, making a wish come with each one. In Scotland, there's a tradition called first footing. The first person to enter a home after midnight is believed to affect the family's luck for the year. Traditionally, that person brings gifts like food or coal. Now, in the United States, there is a traditional ball drop in New York's Times Square, which has been happening for over 100 years. Millions of people watch it every year, even when they're celebrating at home. This year, they have a new crystal ball for their 250th birthday. Now, here in Canada, we don't really have one single tradition. It's more like a patchwork of celebrations shaped by winter, multiculturalism, and regional quirks. We have big public celebrations and fireworks in major cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Ottawa, Edmonton, and Halifax. Now, Niagara Falls is one of the most iconic ones that holds a New Year's Eve celebration with huge crowds and major fireworks show. We have polar bear plunges on New Year's Day in different cities all around the country. And of course, you have your family gatherings and house parties. Now, New Year's in Canada is widely seen as a time for renewal, reflection, and setting resolutions for the year ahead. What are your traditions? Mine, when I was younger, I would babysit and watch Guy Lombardo. As I got older, a few times we would go to the Scarborough Civic Center and go skating. Now, I stay home, go to bed early, and sleep through the new year. If there's a party going on in the village, it might wake me up, or the fireworks, but it is generally pretty quiet around here. What traditions do you have? What country are you from? Let me know. I would love to know your tradition. So our next topic is, why do we have New Year's traditions? Well, why does New Year's matter so much? Humans naturally like fresh starts. The idea of a new year gives us a clearer ending and a clearer beginning. It's a mental reset, say. Now, historically, New Year's celebrations are tied to calendars, the farming seasons, and the sun. Early civilizations used the new year to plan crops, mark survival, and celebrate getting through another cycle of life. Midnight itself is symbolic. It is the exact moment where time flips from old to new. That's why countdowns feel so exciting. Even though nothing physically changes, it feels important. Many traditions also involve noise, light, or food, which were believed to scare away any bad luck and welcome good luck. Fireworks, cheering, bells, and special meals all come from this idea. Even today, when we may not fully believe in superstitions, we still follow these traditions because they connect us to history, to culture, and to each other. Modern traditions and resolutions. One of the most common modern traditions is making New Year's resolutions. People promise to exercise more, do better in school, save money, be kinder, spend less, and spend less time on their phones. But most resolutions don't last very long, and that is okay. The problem isn't that the people don't care. It is that many resolutions are too big or too vague. Instead of saying, I want to be better, it helps to say, I'll work on one small habit. Another modern tradition is reflection. People look back at the years through photos and videos and social media posts. It can be meaningful, but it can also create pressure to feel like the year had to be perfect. It's important to remember that growth isn't loud or dramatic. Sometimes just getting through the year is an achievement. What New Year's Eve means to us? Well, for some people, New Year's Eve is exciting. For others, it's emotional. And for some, it's just another night. And all of that is valid. New Year's Eve reminds us that time keeps moving, whether we're ready or not. It gives us a chance to pause, reflect, and decide what we want to carry forward and what we want to let go. You don't need a huge goal. You don't need a perfect plan. Sometimes the most powerful intention is simply to keep going. As we step into a new year, remember this: you don't have to reinvent yourself overnight. Traditions aren't about being perfect. They are about connection, meaning, and hope. Thank you so much for listening to this today on New Year's Eve. If you enjoyed it, feel free to share it or reflect on your own traditions tonight. I'm Lori, and this has been a New Year's Eve Traditions, Time, and New Beginnings. Wherever you are, I hope the new year brings you peace, growth, and moments worth remembering. Happy New Year.